Hey everybody, my name is AiiR. That is capital A, two lowercase i's, and a capital R. Now, this look was inspired by Instagram makeup artist Babe Next Door. There's a lot of trends where there's a lot of graphic liner going on, so I just wanted to see what I was capable of, like test myself to the limit. So we're gonna get right on into it. So what I'm doing is I am using my Morphe M165 brush. It's an angled brush that I got from Ulta for $5. I am going to be using that to shape out my eyebrow. Now, the color in this particular Dipbrow I'm using and the particular brand it is Anastasia Beverly Hills. And the color is Ebony. Now, in addition to that, I'm also going to be using this liquid liner and this color called AiiR and Mellow Lops Cut Creaser as well, so I can also achieve this ombre look I'm going for. And what I'm also doing right now is I'm using my setting spray in order to activate the liquid liner. Just use water. It'll be a whole lot easier if you just spray some water on that thing. Promise you it'll be worth your efforts. Anywho, taking this same brush and that color and I'm forming the outer edges of the brow. Sorry if y'all can hear all that extra stuff in the background, my daughter playing her game. Anywho, I take my Mellow Lops angled brush because it is so precise. So precise. It's from Cut Creaser. I'm going to take also this color. I forgot the name, but it's from Mellow Lops Cut Creaser. And I'm going to now take, I think this is the C4 brush. Yeah, C4. I'm now going to put the white at the end. Shoot. And what I'm doing is I have a piece of paper towel on the table, or maybe even it's regular towel. I'm literally taking the brush. When I start blending it right here, I'm wiping it off. I don't want all that extra product on the brush because it's just gonna make that junk look white versus me trying to orange it out or brown it out, whatever the hell it's doing. I'm sorry. I'm still learning how to do proper angles, so I know this isn't the best one. Y'all like, damn, why your hand in the way? Sorry. Anywho, I'm taking that same color. That thing white, shoot. Taking that same color, doing the other side. I'm literally just doing the same thing I did on the other side. So, I got it to my consistency. Normally, you don't want to, well, to my experience, you don't want to use the spoolie to brush out the liquid liner part because it's just going to brush off, off. So don't do that because I don't think the formula allows you to, brush through it like Dipbrow Pomade do. Alright. So the next thing I do, I love me some LA Girl Pro. I'm going to take this color in Fawn. I don't know why I touched it to my eyebrow like a dumb booty hole. But I'm going to take that and I don't know what this little brush is. It's cheap. I bought it somewhere. Get you a flat cut creasing brush. And I'm just going to take that and lightly slide it up under where I made my eyebrow, my fox brow as I call it. Don't come for me on my wig, okay? Wasn't intended for me to honestly make a video because I literally just slapped it on the night before and was like, alright. The holiday, the following day. Family don't really care. I can go show up weird somewhere. Didn't even get to really go nowhere, you know why? Because I was in the house doing this shit all day. My channel, I can cuss if I want to. Shoot. But I'm a rebel. So I'm gonna put some good lines up in my eyebrows. Don't come for me if they aren't the straightest. I feel like I should be talking. But I ain't. I'm about to just lay up in this bed and let y'all watch me do the other side. Oh, but I do want to interject. So, I got these bomb-ass cut crease brushes from the Glam Supply. I wish I would have got them in time to do this video, cause them things, man, they cut like a knife. They cut like a hot-ass knife through some margarine. That's how y'all grandma say it, so don't come for me. Anywho, and I took all that Fawn color and I smoothed it all on my eye. Got my little beauty blender. I don't care what nobody say. If you use a dry beauty blender, I just feel like your junk just be, it ain't gonna slide around like mine is, but it ain't gonna space itself out like mine is. But anywho, I'm just taking that small beauty blender and I am blending. I don't really wear shadow like that unless it's like special or I feel like doing it, so I'm more like team no shadow. So I'm just setting my eyebrow with a translucent AirSpun powder. Anything that I don't mention or that I mention incorrectly, I'm just gonna include it in the description with pricings on stuff, cause all this stuff ain't expensive, honey. I mean, I like stuff, you know, but all this ain't expensive. My foundation, honey, for example, is Maybelline. Some of these brushes came from Amazon, honey. But this foundation color is in 330. I forget the name. I think it's Toffee or something, but I know for a fact it's 330. What I'm doing now, I'm just taking that same little cut crease and looking brush and I'm just shaping out the top of my eyebrow. See, I told you slap it on, because now I got it on my face and I keep dipping on heavy parts of my face so I don't have to get no more out the bottle. And on top of that, it's warming up on my face, the product that is, so it's gonna make it easier to move. Now, I always be doing these touch-ups because I be feeling like there's a little gap. So I'm just touching it up, filling in the gap. Sorry, the light went off. This little light is so dope. But it be going off like every 30 minutes to an hour. That's all right. It be trying to save energy. Did I really just say that? It be trying to save. I'm going to bed. Alright, so I like to use Real Techniques, their brushes as well as their sponges. So yes, this sponge is wet, and yes, this sponge is a Real Technique sponge. Sorry, I had burped in the video. Might even have passed a little gas, but what can we say? See, I got my other shoot, y'all, I'm gonna have to put it in the description. That's another brush. Little girl, hush. That's another brush that I got from Cut Crease and Mellow Laps. I think it's like C1 or C2. It might even be C3. There's only like 4 brushes. So I already used C4. Now I'm taking my Warm Honey LA Girl Pro Concealer, and I'm older, y'all. But I don't like to use a lot of product. I try not to so I can save it. So I am going to, where I would normally put my wing at, I'm going to get up over there. I'm going to get a little bit under my eye, my nose, they call it a Cupid's bow, but shoot, I call it my mustache. I mean, it's not one there, but I make it look like one. And then I get my chin and I blend it. Now here's a tip. If you let this junk sit on your face for a little bit and warm up to your body, again, it'll make it easier to move. I highly doubt I waited that long, because I was just trying to be over and done with this at this point. Like, for real, I was over it. Look at my faces. Stretch your muscles. I'm sorry. I'm stretching my face muscles though. Y'all seen that? I think it was on Queens of Comedy. Monique was like, relax your muscles. I ain't gonna get into detail. If you ain't seen it, you ain't seen it. Shoot. Alright, I don't know why I just did that, but the next thing, we're going to take that same translucent color in AirSpun, or AirSpun in translucent color, and now we is going to bake. So I'm just putting that in all the places where I put my concealer, my Warm Honey concealer. I'm drawing my nose out. Getting my chin, getting my stash area. Yup, even on the crevices of that nose, getting where that wing at, where it's gonna be at, getting that nose tip, getting that forehead, whatever's left. If you do your makeup after you put your wig on, you better do your makeup around your baby hairs, or it's gonna get in the baby hairs. I personally do my hair first and then my makeup. But I have switched it up a bit every now and then. I went makeup, hair, clothes. Then I'm taking my Morphe palette, 39A, I think. I forget what that little chocolate color is, but see, I don't like to use concealer for the contour part. I just use eyeshadow to the day I die. And I'm just going to fill that in all the negative areas that don't have powder. Look at my little friend. My daughter. I'm talking about my little friend. Look at my little daughter. Kimani, say something on here for your part. And what else? And what else? Thank you. A beat. A beat. For real though, girl. Tell them. I just have like any kind of regular fluffy small brush, and I'm just taking that same brown eyeshadow and I'm just filling in the negative space that was left behind when I put my powder on. And then after I take the small fluffy brush from filling in all these negative spaces, I'm going to take a big fluffy brush. Well, it could be big or medium, and I am going to spray it with setting spray because that's just what I do. And I'm going to go ahead and blend that in, wipe it off, blend it in however I can. And then I'm taking this, I don't know what this is called, like I said, I'll put it in the description. I'm taking this brush and I'm dipping it into my blush, and I am just going above that area. And then I'm kind of in an anime, and I kind of got this from Doja Cat. So, you know, I'm putting it on my nose because I like that fleshed out anime look. And then I'm taking that same brush because I don't really care. And I'm using that same brush and I'm putting the highlighter on my cheeks. And then I'm just taking another small fluffy brush and I'm just getting, I don't know what this part is called, but I'm just going to call it my brow, underneath my brow bone, on my brow bone. I'm going to get it up in there too, and then on my nose, and then on the bridge of my nose, okay? Now, here comes the actual part that y'all probably came here for, which I also did a really itty job on filming too, because it's been a second, and I'm still trying to figure out my setup. So I'm taking that same white color in the Mellow Lops cut creaser, and I'm taking that, I can't remember the brush name, but I'm taking this brush that resembles like a really fine tip eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to draw the outline first of what I'm trying to replicate in this picture. Now, I do want to let y'all know, while I'm recording this stuff, I could be laying in the bed or in the car like I am now with the seat stretched back, waiting on my grandma to hurry up with this barbecue so I can take her tail home and go home my doggone self. But other than that, I'm going to be quiet because this next part is just honestly paying attention to detail. If you can sketch decently, then you will definitely be able to succeed somewhat at this look. If you can't sketch, if you ain't got a steady hand, I don't know what to tell you. You need to practice until them digits stop wiggling so much. But yeah, I'm gonna be quiet because my daughter is sleeping right here on my chestesses, and I'm tired myself. So at this point, y'all enjoy the rest of the content. I will ad-lib anything more if need be. Before I do that, since this is like a return kind of video, y'all tell me what you want to hear me talk about. If you want to hear me gossip about my life a little bit, if you want to hear about anything going on, just let me know. But what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna go ahead and let this time lapse go, and I'll get back with you. I am gonna be completely honest. Normally when I do any videos, I shoot me doing the liner. Excuse me, I don't shoot me doing the liner because of this right here. It's alright though. What I am going to do is I am going to use my own lashes. If you guys get your Beauty by Ear, your BeautyByAiiR Lashes from me, they're $10. Yeah. I'll link a description in the below. But yes, I apply the lashes off of the camera. So this is the end of the video for the most part. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna be quiet. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure you tell other people about it and turn your notifications on. And thank you for being the best part about all of this.